big cat. Welcome to my therapy. This ain't your ordinary world, it's extraordinary. See, I'm a high priestess lightworker, here to guide your way through the waves of life. We'll find a new path to embrace. Tarot, astrology, numerology in our hands. No weapon formed against you shall ever stand. We're winners, we never quit, we always keep on going. Quitters never win, but we're always growing. Hey there, big cat, let's chase the highest vibration. Together we'll create a new world, a brand new nation.
Namaste, Big Cat Earth Signs, Grand Rising. Welcome or welcome back to Big Cat Astrology, Big Cat Wave, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. The planetary hot topics to add to your almanac over the next 7 days. But first, I've got to remind you of the 20th of January 2024, where the generational planet Pluto shifted into Aquarius for the next 19 years, darling dears. And it's going to cause you to focus on making changes that truly transform your life. It wants you to let go of lingering negative energies and take control of your future. Be inventive and embrace unconventional approaches. Pluto has this transformative force and is journeying into the visionary Aquarius, signaling significant shifts in societal dynamics and a collective awakening. You're going to be awakening to progressive ideals. Around 248 years ago, Pluto was last in Aquarius. I know, I wasn't there either. I was busy. It creates major historical events because it's a generational planet. What unfolded at that time was the American and French revolutions, the expansion of the British Empire, the onset of the Industrial Revolution, and the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte and his military and political career. The presence of Pluto in Aquarius is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you and your journey. It's a big deal that demands your attention, promising transformative changes and unique chance to shape your destiny. Okay, so from the 22nd of January, the moon in Gemini squares Neptune in Pisces. This transit causes a dreamy disposition, passive attitudes and a tendency towards self-deception, imbalance, hypersensitivity and weakened instinctual life, as well as nervous disorders. You could also get lost in wishful thinking. Try not to watch any horror movies during this time, as it may disturb you and could lead to vivid nightmares. And who wants that at the 3 a.m.? On the 23rd, Venus enters Capricorn. Venus, the planet of love and pleasure, moves to Capricorn, and it's insisting that you focus on your goals and make progress, darling dears. Over the next 4 weeks, look for partnerships that can help you achieve mutual ambitions. You may find yourself drawn to the elderly and those in higher societal standing, darling. On the 24th, the moon in Cancer trines Neptune in Pisces. You may find yourself in the position to help other people in your life. It's also a fabulous time for writing down your goals in life, meditation, psychic practice, tarot readings, practicing astrology and making love until the early hours. On the 25th, you have the full moon in Leo, the first full moon of 2024. This surges with creativity, romance and love. Be affectionate, spend time on your hobbies, take a break from work and connect with your heart. Your heart. Remember, the whole world is ultimately one big stage and we are all actors. So, that being said, I say this, get ready for glamour, pleasure and just a little drama. Embrace the year with open arms. Don't be afraid to roar, big cat. On the 26th, we have the Sun in Aquarius squaring Jupiter in Taurus. Today will feel like a double-edged sword, as the confidence that this aspect brings can easily turn into ego. Be bold, but don't be foolish. On the 27th, you have Uranus direct in Taurus. In this year of fundamental changes, Uranus moving direct in the stubborn sign of the bull will hit all of us extra hard. If you want to change things, you need to be the change. Start now, take action, and create the changes you want to see in your life. On the 28th, Venus in Capricorn trines Jupiter in Taurus. Luck is on your side, bestie. And you can feel good about everything you're doing. You may benefit from someone in your life. It's a fabulous day to find steady partners who will stick with you through the ups and downs of life. Put down roots with someone special today. Opportunity is also afoot. You also have Venus in Capricorn sextiling Saturn in Pisces. You may fall for an older and more established person. It is a great time for business dealings, especially those related to art and luxury. If you want a favor from a person with a lot of prestige and wealth maybe, now is the time to ask. You also have Mercury in Capricorn trining Uranus in Taurus. This can open you doors. Get ready for some good news. And it's going to be around your career as well as your finances. Any issues can be solved with determination and a level head. Please stay tuned in for the tarot reading to follow. Big cat wave! Ha ha! Namaste, Earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Welcome or welcome back to your messages for the next 7 days. I've got intel. Recon is afoot. You have an 8, darling dears. Love it. I don't hate it. The energy of the 2 speaks about this being, you're going to have adventures or travels. You're going to be complimented, given gifts, darling dears. If you're making travel plans, they're going to be what? Fabulous, gorgeous, or lovely, darling dears. Your business partnerships are going to be positive over the next 7 days. But you also have luck on your side. You may even win. What? A bushel of money, darling dear. Skrilla.com. You have the energy of the 6. You may have some issue with your health, which you may be having, like doctor's visits, changing up your medication routine, using different methods, darling dears, over the next 7 days. The energy of the 8 is what? Telling you, you are a master manifester, my earth signs. Your luckiest days will be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You may be born on the 8th, the 17th, or the 26th, or it's a significant number in your life over the next 7 days, darling dears. Your luckiest numbers are 2, 4, and 8. Money is going to be working in your favor. As I said, Skrilla.com is on the way, but you are being warned to guard your temper, darling dears. The 8 also speaks about what? Trouble, issues. Someone or someone is trying to blame something on you, darling dear. Someone who is what? A merchant of slander. Jeremiah 9:40. Someone is trying to put the big finger on you, darling dears, but it's in your absence. The energy of a 2-6 again is about luck in your business areas, darling. There's whatever your business is, your ventures, your projects are going to go fabulous, gorgeous, and well. Or should I say lovely over the next 7 days. The energy of the 8 is ruled by desire, darling dears. The 8th house is about death and rebirth. It's also about the transformation of you. It's a house where you may, for some, you'll be combining your finances. It's the house of what? Other people's money, joint finances, darling dears. You're making the right investments. But it's also a highly spiritual house. The 8th house is a fixed water sign, darling dears. So it's telling me that you are extremely organized and you've persisted at something that you've been tackling slowly, or it's been moving slowly, but things are about to change metaphorically for you over the next 7 days. Be prepared for incoming, darling dears. The 8 in tarot is ruled by the Strength card. So it tells me that you've been avoiding drama. No, you're not having it, mate. No. You're showing no weakness. It's about you trusting this journey. You've had mental growth, and a true friend is about to appear in your life, darling dears. This person is going to be in a position of authority. Someone who is going to further whatever it is you've been working towards, darling dears. You are extremely flamboyant and magnetic at this moment in time. But many are against you at this moment in time. Maybe as many as 8 people. The number 8 itself is ruled by Saturn energy. Okay, let's dive into Saturn. Saturn is the planet of time, darling dears. It's about focus. It's about discipline. We are talking about the earth signs, and that you have been, darling dears. So congratulate yourself. Posh. Clap. It also speaks about this structure that you've built for yourself, darling dears. Something to do with your father energy. Father energy and old age, darling dears. I'm feeling as though somebody's retiring from a situation. It's run its course. This is about letting go of an obligation that you once had. Your role is to what? Teach. Yes, and in order to be a teacher, you have to be an eternal student, darling dears. This is about your ambitions being realized. There's been delays, darling dears, because you had to be the student. If you are going through some form of test or examination this week, it's going to go in your favor, darling dears. Saturn rules the 3rd eye. So listen to your intuition and your discernment, darling dears. The 3rd eye also tells us, lean in, bestie. Lean in. The 3rd eye is ruled by Archangel Cassiel. Call him at any time. Saturn rules Capricorn and Aquarius, but it's also about your travel visions or astral travel. You've got a lot of psychic energy around you. You are highly intuitive, darling dears. Use those skills, your natural born talents, to what guide you. There's an older person entering your life, darling dears, which will be of significance. They come with what? Skrilla.com, darling dears. Good golly gosh. All right, let's press on. Let's get the Oracle intuitive message from your ancestral team around this. We're going to use the... Can I find the thingy? Let's see if I can find it. Yes, I have. Got the book. We're going to use the gods and goddesses, darling dears, and get the message. Base of your deck. Listen, this is Father, Godmother, Isis. This is what? Trust in the unknown. It's definitely coming towards you. We're taking this card, darling dears. All cards are shuffled and blessed and put back in their elastic band once I've completed a read. So you are being blessed, darling dears. And it looks for like Father Time. You had to acquire new knowledge, eagle energy, darling dears. Yes, baby. You had to take the time to drop down and get your eagle on it. You've learned new things, spiritual things, being guided, darling dears. What does your ancestors want you to know? Thank you. Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted, darling dears. Let's go to the book. Okay. Didn't push. I'm trying to find. Here it is. It's on page 32, darling dears. The 3 and a 2 goes to a 5. The numerology of the 5 is what? Constructive freedom. You was versatile, darling dears, and you created some change in your life. Travel is definitely in your path over the next 7 days. The aspect in astrology ruled by the number 5 is a quincunx. It looks like an upside down V with a line across the top. It speaks about a quick change, but it was stressful leading up. You had to overcome some form of conflict. Mercury energy is Mercury rules the number 5. So you use your intellect, your logic. You've changed your perception on the situation. Moved away, and Mercury rules short journeys. You're going to meet someone on a short journey, darling dears. The 3 and the 2. Let's go and see what it says. For you to screenshot and read at your leisure or leisure. I'm just going to read the bits that shout at me, darling dears. All right. Allow yourself to be cherished. Earth Mother is protecting you with a shield of love and light. Listen, what did I say? I didn't even know this. The Earth Mother, right, is the female counterpart of the Sky Father. It's auspicious to receive this card, because in the eyes and heart of Mother Earth, you are her child, and she is highly protective of her baby and will give you everything you need to grow and expand. Mother Earth is only covered by leaves in this card, showing vulnerability of the earth. Every day she experiences challenges that she has to adapt to and overcome. Her her energy, represented by the symbol of the pagan triple goddess, maiden, mother, and crone behind her, can help you adapt as the changes of your life come your way. The extended message: you may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently. True for me as well, because I've got 14 earth elements on my natal chart. Right, where was I? But you are now moving back to your natural center that will bring you to a place of clarity and openness. If you have felt ungrounded, know that Earth Mother is here to root you and help you gain your sense of strength. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light. It's important you know that you are that and feel loved. If you have challenges with your mother or with being a mother yourself, know that the energies of mother healing are with you to help you clear any ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making this sacred love connection. You are being guided to make choices that are based on love, darling dears. Didn't I say it's being bandied around? Good golly and gosh. Wowzers. All right. Let's quickly look at the base of the deck. You've been the hunter. Track down your fears and desires. Love it. I have to show you the message for the Sky Father, seeing as they come as a couple, darling dear. I'm going to put it on. I'm not going to read it, but it's for you to read it at your leisure or leisure. Good golly and gosh, where is it? Sky Father is on page 7 too. 9 coming to fruition. This is a new cycle coming in. Good golly and gosh. If it's not love, it's a strong partnership. This is backative, and it's telling you to trust the universe, darling dears. It's all in divine timing. We also had the hunter. The hunter is on page 44. That's an 8. Darling dears, good golly and gosh, can you see it, darling dears? Right here. It's in the numbers, darling dears. It's in the numbers. Track down your fears and desires. Instead of being hunted down by fear or other feelings that you have buried, become the hunter. You are being given confidence and strength at this time. So use your power to make a difference. You are not here to cower down to no one, darling dears. Stand in your truth roof. Pinkies up. Did you see it? Yes. The intel, darling dears. Let's put this over here. Let's get a deck. Dive in. Base of your deck, we've got the Knight of Swords. This is you getting over some kind of heartbreak or some kind of betrayal, darling. There's some stagnation, but this is gathering speed. In the upright, I might add, darling dears, lean in, bestie, lean in. This is about you making new social contacts. Yes, baby. Opinionated ones, but not people on your intellectual level. You are a fearless warrior, darling dears. It also speaks about some kind of an attack. Somebody's trying to attack your intellect, your intelligence, but they're outside the perimeter, darling dears. You're a hunter, remember? And what you've done in that situation, you've become a great teacher. This dove represents yourself, your spirit, your soul. On your journey, darling dears, the teacher is always the student, darling dears, always hunting for what? The right frequency to attract what is truly yours. Wow, love it. All right, what's the overall theme of the week? Let's get one card go. The overall theme of the week, fell right out. 7 of Cups, choosing wisely. There's many options available to you. We've got Venus as well as Scorpio energy. And again, Scorpio is what? The 8th house, darling dears. The house of money. Other people's money. This could be a joint venture. This could be someone investing in you. A new job, darling dears. Maybe you have a platform, whatever it is, it's taking off. It's the house of karma. You serve some kind of karma. Let go. We saw the Knight of Swords. You moving forward quickly, darling dears. Quickly. If you've been feeling like you've been on snail's pace, listen, you was really what a tortoise. You've got the endurance, darling dears. Love it. I don't hate it. Posh. Clap. The 7 of Cups in the upright. It speaks about the reflection that it took. This was an inward journey to what? Uncover deception, darling dears. And for some, it could also speak about what? 2 potential lovers. Pay attention and what? We do the Boosie Badass. Everyone gets investigated. Keyboard gangster and all that. Why? Proverbs 4:23, guard your heart. It didn't say block it off, darling dears. But this is about your cup running over, but you have to recognize what's for you and what's not for you, darling dears. You lean on your own understanding, but you definitely have a coupledom coming through, darling dears, whether it's a power couple, through romance, business, or friendship, darling dears. Love it. Your overall theme, look at me putting it back. Keeping it here. The energy of the 8, darling dears. We've seen it 3 times. Good golly and gosh. When we see the numbers 8, 8, 8, this is success, darling dears. Good abundance is coming your way. It's going to bring a new sort of balance, darling dears, into your life. 555 on the counter, darling dears. Yes, this is monumental change, a massive shift. I nearly said swift. Freudian slip meant to come out, darling dears. It's coming in quick, darling dears. Yeah. 2 of Wands is that you don't see it coming. You've done the hard work, but you're letting go of the temporary. It's about you weighing up all of your options, making your plans, darling dears. You're going to be able to make your plans, but you're turning your back on what once was. Good golly and gosh. All right. Your work and your finances. What do we have here? Listen. What did I say? Partnerships, darling dears. You're going to have to make a choice. Yeah. Maybe it could be 2 people coming through because we saw the choice of 2. You may have to choose between 2 partners, darling dears. But either choice, this new beginning, right? Either choice is going to take you on a journey. They're both spiritually guided. Look, I can't make it up. This is the God card in tarot. Work and finance. Hierophant is represented by the 2nd house on the astrological wheel, which is your income, your finances, darling. It is your self-worth. This is a new financial security that's coming into your life. This is also about you getting over the past. You used your talents, which has created this progression in your life, darling dears. The 2nd house is about I have. It's represented by the astrological aspect of and oh gosh, is it oh gosh, come on, case, Think of an opposition, right? Conflict that created change, darling dears. You went within and leaned into your talents and your skills. This is what's bringing in this new level of financial agreements, darling dears, contracts. Some of you are spiritual leaders, a guru, whatever it is, darling dears. This light is coming to shine on you. This group, this gathering. It's like all of your ships are coming in. You've got 2 2s on the tableau, darling dears. And when we see 2 2s, right? Yeah, because of what you let go. 2 2s is a parting of a ways. You let go of a situation. When we see the 22 itself is a master number. You are or have built a vision. You've gone past the 11 where you've created the idea. You've built this vision, this solid foundation made whole on the 3D, darling dears. Wow, love it. And someone or someone's, possibly the one that wants to point the big finger at you, are feeling disappointed, disillusioned, and looking like a dummy bat. Yeah, someone very disappointed. They wish they'd given more to you. What? Given what more? If it's someone that was riding your back, listen, you've got your hairline back, your pocketbook, your handbag, your purse, your wallet is about to be overflowing. Others are meeting their like-minded, divinely guided partners, darling dears. All right, base of the deck. 3 of Cups, darling dears. The 3 of Cups speaks about celebrations. You're going to receive some kind of invitation, darling dears. But this is about luck and success. You're going to have a reason to celebrate, but it's also about your growth. Something to do with the feminine energy. Maybe it's your nurturing of self, 2nd house energy. Look, 2 of Swords was still on the table, darling dears. Someone has put themselves on the bad foot, darling dear. Lack mentality. They made a decision. If you're single, someone that you're single from, or maybe it's you that's single, you left a situation which has made you what? Badassery personified. Again, the energy of the 8, darling dear. Strength card, we just called it. And here it is for my single earth energy. You left a situation that was affecting your health, your mentality, darling dears. There was gaslighting in that situation, lots of confusion. This is someone or possible situation that possibly they sold you out, darling dears, and chose someone, a circumstance or a situation over you. Yeah. Where you're single and you're standing drama-free, darling dears, having raised your vibration. What's going on? And you're winning. Singles, congratulations. Listen, my little ooh, child. You're sucking it to him, darling dears. Big Cat Leo energy is also romance and dating. You're about to meet someone new, darling dears. Yeah, you're going to forget about what you went through before, darling dears, because why? What about this person coming towards my singles, darling dears? Tell me something. If it's on the floor, then it's coming through the door. Oh my gosh, can I reach them? Can I stretch far enough? Ugh. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm rocking on my core ball, darling dears. Tight and right. Listen, spiritually guided. Somebody wants to drop a load on you, darling dears. This is what this is like the Ace of Wands. This is representative of a new love, darling dears, a new idea, a new spiritual journey. Oh, wow. You're meeting someone on your spiritual level because of what you left behind. And again, the 8. The 8 is prevalent in your life, and it's part of your lucky numbers. Yeah. Joint finances, darling dears. And it's the marriage house in astrology. Wowzers. Base of the deck. This person's coming to give to you, darling dears. We've got the Knight of Wands. Why is it here? This person's going to try and rush you into what? Commitment, darling dears. Being what? Emotionally aligned. Happiness. This is travel. You're going to be traveling together, darling dears. Yeah. This person is learned as well. Maybe in the armed forces, but this person is a CEO. They're a big deal that's coming towards you. King of Swords, someone who is slow to speak. right? But their actions always speak louder than their words. Woo-cha! All right. What about my earth signs that are in a partnership? Ooh. 2 of Wands. Base of the deck. There's been a lot of fighting and arguing, darling dears. This is a shall I or shan't I stay? We've got the 6 of Pentacles. We've put a lot into the situation, Tower moment. Somebody's choosing to leave a partnership or relationship, darling dears. Why are you leaving? There's been fighting over money. One Tower. This is definitely a divorce, an ending of a situation. The other person is going to be surprised. Yeah, this is someone turning their back on a situation. They feel wounded, but it's the right thing for you to do. And what's this? An 8 again, darling dears. Boy, hey, listen. You want the right person for you, darling dears. This is taking a leap of faith in a new direction. Someone's leaving a situation. Look, travel, travel, travel. You're out of there. You don't want to fight with them no more, darling dears. Someone that affected your self-worth and self-esteem. What about the health? What about the health? I am not a medical professional in the sense of your bodily functions and all that. I'm not a doctor or a nurse, but I am a trained counsellor. However, if you've got an issue with your body or your mind, please consult a medical professional. What about the health of the big cat earth signs? You're going to heal, darling dears. You're going through something at this moment in time. Okay. We've got Wands energy. Okay. We've got Sagittarius as well as Aries. Okay. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and Aries is ruled by Mars. I'm seeing fingers. Somebody's got an issue with their fingers, darling dears. What about the fingers? Yeah, you're going to heal, darling dears. You're going to heal. But this is not, how can I put it? All of this fire energy, but somebody's praying that they're making the right choice on their healing journey, darling dears. But you are, Tower moment, you're about to see a sudden change in your health. Good golly and gosh. What kind of change? A fresh start. One for the better, darling dears. World card. All right. Because Mars energy, we saw finger energy, but Mars represents the genitalia, your nose, your excretory tract. Maybe you had an itchy or scratchy around there. I don't know. And we also had Jupiter energy, and Jupiter is about your thighs, your hips, liver, cell nutrition, pituitary gland, the lesson of the week, darling dears, that you've got incoming love, darling dear. This is represented by Cupid's arrow, darling dears. True love's first kiss for some. Others, you are getting messages. You're definitely going to be doing some travel over the next week, but the lesson that you got to learn is life goes on. It's the energy that you put into it. Many of you took a leap of faith and are taking a leap of faith, walking by faith and not by sight. Go for it, darling dears. Your message or your lesson for the next 7 days, that is change is inevitable, darling dears. Change is inevitable, but you have to what? Work towards said change, fire energy. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to my Teesprings, my Patreon, or my TikToks, where I also upload videos. If you'd like a personal read, please hit me up in the Gmail. All of my intel is in the description box below. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby, namaste. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, big cat wave. Until we meet again on these tarot streets, Cat, cat. Cat, cat.
Hey, big cat, welcome to my therapy. This ain't your ordinary world, it's extraordinary. See, I'm a high priestess lightworker, here to guide your way through the waves of life. We'll find a new path to embrace. Tarot, astrology, numerology in our hands. No weapon formed against you shall ever stand. We're winners, we never quit, we always keep on going. Quitters never win, but we're always growing. Hey there, big cat, let's chase the highest vibration. Together we'll create a new world, a brand new nation.